Everyone that's out there singing, I'm ashamed to be an American. Let me ask you this. Then why in the hell are you still standing on this free soil? Seriously, if you hate it here's that damn bad, nobody is stopping you. There is a whole wide world out there. Please feel free to go find where you think you fit in. I am so sick of the constant complaining from the people who enjoy every ounce of freedom this country offers, and in the same damn breath they're trashing it. The only people that we need in our country are people who love this country, who respect this country, and who wants to see this country succeed. Not the ones who are trying to tear it down from the inside. Look, America isn't perfect, but she's worth standing for. The people
Shalom, shalom, all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodesh, and shalom, Lobakarim, Shor Yasharala. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Shalom to the Ophelet and the elect lady and your children. This is only for the house of mourning, for the house of faith. You sincere brothers that truly believe in the testimony of our Lord, which is the spirit of prophecy, man. And as you can see, typical Edomite, Karen going on a rant, and she don't understand. But her day is coming, you know what I'm saying? Her day is coming, you know what I'm saying? You heard a couple of things she said. It's just a typical argument. If you don't like it here, why you here? So, we didn't have no choice. Let's go into the scriptures. But see, these are certain Edomite Karens. They're going to be preserved for slavery, man. Going to the cases, Deuteronomy 28. Let's go down. Last verse, 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again. This is a dark saying for America, with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more, our land. Again, Jerusalem, right? And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. All right? Your enemies. Transatlantic slave trade. Right? See? Yeah. This is what happened. Your forefathers, right? This is why this has to be fulfilled. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Right? Your fathers did this. All right, Karen? You going on the rant, talking about if you don't like it here. Well, guess what? Judah didn't have no choice. The northern kingdom came here, and guess what? You Edomites came over here and enslaved them. Then you took Judah, you took Judah forcefully. You damn Ishmaelites gonna pay. You Hamites are gonna pay. All of you nations gonna have to pay for this. All right? Joel 2, right? And 3, right? Let's go right to the point. No, matter of fact, we're gonna start from the verse. Y'all gonna have to pay for all of this. Let's go to Isaiah 45. All right, I think around 11, on to him, 14, I have made the earth, I have raised. Yep. All you nations gonna have to pay, man. That's just plain and simple. Let's go Jeremiah 25. All right, and start with you Edomites, man. All right? All you, y'all gonna have to pay, man. All right, let's go here. Bear with me. I'm gonna make the point. So you Karen going on a rant, Yeah, listen to her again, real quick.
One that's out there singing, I'm ashamed to be an American. Let me ask you this. Then why in the hell are you still standing on this free soil? Seriously, if you hate it here's that damn bad, nobody is stopping you. There is a whole wide world out there. Please
Just a typical Edomite. All right. So what did the Lord say? Joel 3, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, both kingdoms, right? I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, and will plead with them there for my people. Who is the Lord's people? The Israelites. And for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right? This happened to us forcefully. All right? Because of disobedient. We already read in the curses. And they have cast lots for my people. Remember the auction block? You getting sold? Yeah. There we go. Cast lots. Yeah, I like this one right here. Okay, yeah, I'll take this guy. Being sold. Oh yeah, you forgot about that, Esau Edom? Oh yeah, this Karen, you're gonna have to pay for this. Look, the child crying. You see it? See that child crying right there? Son crying, please, Father, please, Daddy. And look at Esau. Give me that boy. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he's selling them. This is what happened, man. Oh yeah, you got to pay for this. Yeah, keep talking. Keep talking, Karen. Oh, your day is coming, man. And they have cast lots for my people, have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yeah, and what have you do to with me? Tyre, you Hamites, you Zidonians, going back to Ham, you Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine, you Ishmaelites, will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Oh yeah? Call Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Isaiah 45:14. Yeah, all of y'all gonna pay. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, the labor of Egypt and the merchandise of Ethiopia and the Sabians, all you Hamitic nations, men of stature, shall come over unto thee, you Ishmaelites, and they shall be thine, and they shall come after thee, what? In chains. They shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, surely the Most High Yahweh is in thee, and there is none else, and there is no power but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right? This is what the Lord said, NLT. You will rule the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, and the Sabians. They will come to you with all their merchandise, and it will all be yours. They will follow you as prisoners in chains. They will fall to their knees in front of you and say, the Most High Yahweh is with you, and he is the only power. Yahweh. Yeah. Nahum, let's go to Nahum. What did the Lord say about Nahum? What's that? Woe to the bloody city. What's the bloody city? Back then it was Nineveh. Today it will be America. It is full of lies and robbery. Robbery, yes, because you stole and took the children of Israel and put them in slavery. Do I got to continue to show you? Oh yeah, Karen, your day is coming. Your day is coming. They pray, the prey departeth not. Right? See it? See it? Let's go to 1. Nahum 1, verse 3. What did it says? Oh yeah, y'all Edomites gonna pay. The Lord is slow, Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Who is the wicked? Who is the wicked? You, Karen. You're the wicked. Right? You're the wicked. Malachi 1. As you can see, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob's brother, said the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them what? The border of wickedness. And the people against whom the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, having the nation forever, man. See? So the Lord is not going to acquit the wicked. The Lord Yahweh have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm and in the clouds are the dust of his sleep, man. All right? Let's go into that word acquit. You know, when you go to court, you don't get acquitted.
Strong's H, 5352. Nakah.
You should not be acquitted. You're going to have to pay for all your crimes, Esau. And you just have no idea what's coming for you. You're going to be a servant. You're going to be destroyed on this side. You're pretty Babylon the Great America, right? But they have no clue. To be empty, to be free. See, y'all not free of the charges, all right? No, you're not free from the charge, from guilt, because you're guilty, man. To be innocent, you're not innocent. You're not going to be acquitted. To be free, to be exempt from punishment. What the Lord say? They should not be acquitted. So you're going to have to be punished. You're going to have to feel the wrath. You're going to have to go into slavery. To leave unpunished, right? No, you're going to have to be punished. Yeah, that's what the Lord said. And what this is complaint. You know, this is complaining. You know, you Edomites are through. You're done. You know, and that's what it is. Jeremiah 25:50. For thus said the Lord Yahweh, the God of Israel, unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand. What the Lord said, and cause all, start with Edom, all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink it and be moved and mad because of sword that I was sworn among them. Then took I the cup of the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink unto whom the Lord Yahweh has sent me, to wit Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and an astonishment and hissing and a curse as it is this day. You did that, Esau, starting with you. And all you other nations underneath Esau took a hand of that. You took part of that, man. All right? And when you read this chapter, the Lord is not leaving now one nation. All you nations start with Esau, Edom. You're going to have to be destroyed. All the mingled people, all the kings of the land of Uz, the kings of the land, the Philistines, Ekron, the remnant of Shah, Ashkelon, Edom. What did it say? Edom and Moab and the children of Ammon. All right? All you Ishmaelites, we just read in Joel 2, and all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert. You Hamites, we just read about it, right? All the kings of Tyrus and all the kings of Zidon. Didn't we just read that in Joel 3? Huh? Didn't we just read that? Let's go back to it. So keep talking, right? Right? What did it say here? Yeah, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Tyre and Zidon and Palestine, you Ishmaelites, right? All the kings of Tyrus and all the kings of Zidon. See? And all the kings of the islands which are beyond the sea. Timah, Buz, Dedan. These are all Edomites. Dedan, Timan, all the kings of Palestine. You Ishmaelites. A lot of you Ishmaelites catching hell over there, you know what I'm saying, in Gaza. And that's the punishment that Yahweh Hashem Yahshua brought upon you too. You're not innocent. We go to Amos 1. right? What did it says? Amos 1, right? Here we go. Let's go to start from 9 down to 11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus. See? Going back to Tyrese. All the kings of Tyrus. All you nations gonna pay, man. Even you East Indians, you Persians, Zimri, Elam, all of you, man. Y'all not gonna get away from the judgment, man. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they deliver up the whole captivity to Edom. To Edom. Yeah, your fathers, your ancestors, you gonna have to pay for that. So keep ranting, Karen. All right? And remember not the brotherly covenant, but I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palace thereof. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I would not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra, the capital of Edom. This is a dark saying for America. All right? Then with Teman, Dedan, verse 23, Tema, booze. Huh? Yeah, you ain't gonna get away, man. You Ammonites, verse 13, you ain't gonna get away. All right? And I will kindle a fire in the wall of Rabbah, and it shall divide the palace thereof, and with shouting in the day of the battle. See, the Lord, all you nations gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay for this, man. You're gonna have to pay for this, man. All right, as the scriptures say. All right, verse 7. But I will send a fire in the wall of Gaza, which shall divide the palace thereof. Punishment is on you. So, Karen, keep talking. Keep talking. Your day is coming. We're gonna end it with a goodie. We didn't read this. I didn't read this in a minute. Revelation 13. All right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Retribution is coming. Redemption is coming. Stay strong. These nations will bow down. Call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, starting with Edom. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekah HaKadosh, and Shalom Lubakayim Shah Yasharala, and double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom.